Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Schwartz. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We're looking at the lunar surface, more full moon of July, and I think I have another one left. I ain't gonna throw them away, that's for sure. But I can't wait to get to the other footage that I got the day after on the 28th. It's pretty incredible seeing the line of light, and I think I've been teasing you guys for the past few videos telling you about it. Nonetheless, the footage is there. I haven't even looked for UFOs in this footage yet, and all the footage of July. So, keeping some work for rainy days, I guess. There should be a lot in this footage. The full moon footage is not the best footage to zoom into to be able to see detail, of course, like I said in the last 20 videos, I think, because it's just, it's too illuminated, even though it's not supposed to be, because it's not an illuminated sphere. But anyways, what's making it so bright? But all I know is that those energy sources that are on the surface are not reflections of the sun, so long me. Anyways, could be different wavelengths too. Not ruling that one out. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. We have maybe one more video of full moon footage coming up. You want to see some full moon, you'll see full of moon footage. I've adjusted the lighting pretty well, the contrast, etc., exposure. So it's the full moon, but we're still going to see some nice surface and color and some close-ups of Mare fecunditatis, Langrenus crater, Copernicus, Tycho crater near the end of the video. So thanks for stopping by, everyone. More on its way. The next song is by a music artist called Kevin Macleod, Floating Cities. How appropriate. So you guys think anyone's going to get up there to Mars? I'm 43 years old. I'm definitely not going to see anyone go to Mars. So long me. And I'm almost sure, almost positive, in a matter of less than 3 months, NASA will probably declare that going to Mars will not happen before 2035 or 2033. There's a certain reason for that. And every 17 years, like the last time they sent a satellite, was always when the atmosphere, or they say the altitude of it is lower. It's not the same. The gravity or the pull changes, and every 17 years there's a gap where it's easier for us to reach Mars. And that date, it's not easy for me to explain this because obviously I'm not a scientist, but I know it has to do with the gravity and how the gravity will change over a period of time in Mars in the next, I guess, after a period of 17 years. It's supposed to arrive in 2033 would be, or 2035 would be the best time for us or anyone to try to get there to Mars. So it's not for nothing they're saying that if they do send somebody to Mars, that it's a one-way ticket, because they're probably not gonna come back the first time. If it's real, if they do send someone to Mars in 2033 or 2035 or 2040, whatever the year, I'm sure 17 years after or 20 years after would be the first visit back, and we would have our first alien visitation, right? But sort of aliens, right? Sort of half Martian and half human, right? In a couple of years, it will be pretty special, though, seeing people coming back from Mars, as we would see the evolution of the changes of humans living on Mars. We don't even know if we can live on Mars. We have no idea. You know, we heard recently, or, well, it's starting to be a couple of more than a year now, I guess. Anyways, one of the astronauts, his chromosomes, it's a twin astronaut. They studied this brother who stayed here on Earth, and they studied the other brother that went to space, and they say that his chromosomes were altered. Okay, so what would happen to us if we went to Mars? Who knows? This is a shout out from my friend Tim Davis. Check out YouTube Comments Exchange YouTube channel. Hypothetically speaking, what if the world had already been as evolved as we are now, but many thousands of years ago, and that we don't know that now or have that information because of the catastrophe that arrived and would have destroyed everything except for statues, monuments, and ruins? Maybe humans left Earth and have already colonized everywhere many thousands of years ago, and maybe those are some of the beings that we are seeing coming back.